and show you the new greenhouse. These little wood carvings have been doing, like mushrooms. But I've just got some vegetables and stuff. Is it orange diesel it is? It's snapped over a little bit, but I'll have to prop it back up. I'm going to repot that soon. Yeah, usually I use Melcourt soil. Melcourt's got no peat in it. But due to the coronavirus and all the shops shutting, all the garden centres and stuff, couldn't, get me Melcourt soil, but Levington will do. The problem is when it's got bark in it, it breaks down quite acidic. So what you do to counteract that, you use lime, and it just stabilises the pH, brings it down to like a neutral. You want about 7 or something. Or 6.8, because at a certain pH, which is powder hydrogen, the nutrients can absorb, all the nutrients can absorb effectively at around about 6.8, 7. And that's when the roots can absorb all types of nutrients. If the pH drops below, like starts going to like 5, it'll lock out certain nutrients within the soil. And obviously if it goes above, so it starts getting too alkaline, if it goes above 7, because 7's the neutral point, you see, and anything above 7 is alkaline, anything below 7 is acidic. But yeah, it locks out nutrients both ways, so you want it balanced, basically a balanced pH about 6.8. But basically you don't need anything really to start off with seeds. You don't need like super soil or nutrients. You just put them straight into soil, and you just as minimalistic as possible. Because it's seed. It's coming from a seed, and it's a sapling, so it doesn't need an abundance of nutrients all at the start. Only when it gets bigger. But yeah, to use some of that, I'm going to replant the sour diesel soon. And I use some of that horticultural sharp sand to put at the top to stop the fungus gnats. Let's throw at the top. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just do clones. I'll clone that, and then obviously multiply. Yeah, what have we got here? We've got tomatoes, moneymaker, leek, coriander, carrots, peas, lettuce, beans, parsley, and spring onions and stuff. But this is what you want really. It's a greenhouse. Obviously it's raised. Give you a little tour. That's the size pot I'll put it in. Put it in that size pot. It's a 70 litre pot. See. And I've put loads of holes in for good drains because it's quite a deep pot, you see. And you want it, well, if you can have it shallow, it is probably best shallow, but it's, if you have it deep, make sure it's got good drainage, put loads of holes in it. If you don't have good drainage and you overwater it and it doesn't drain out fast enough and there's cold weather, a little bit of cold weather will just cause Pythium root rot. And you only need that little tweak in the weather just to ruin your whole crop basically. So just make sure there's accurate drainage, and just prevent these things. But yeah, I'll do a proper video on the soil science aspect of things and the nutrients, the 17 essential nutrients, your macro and micronutrients. There's other little tiny elements that plants need, like gold and silver, but they're not really. Well, they can use them, but you're not going to be throwing that in the soil, are you? I mean, yeah, I moved out of the other property. That's why I've not been on the YouTube for a long while now, because I moved out of the other property, which was, in Liverpool, and then I went to Denmark. I based around in Denmark for a bit, and then I went to Austria, and then I went to Cologne, Germany, and then to the Netherlands. So I've been travelling, and I haven't had a property that was mine or that I was renting. So that's why I haven't been doing plants. And also I had a spiritual awakening, and that's why I popped some other videos up of what I've done. But that's it. I've created a separate account for that, because I thought to myself, I don't want to be putting them videos up with the horticultural side. I'm going to keep the horticultural side different. But my other channel is called Alpha and Omega, and that's just all about the spiritual side. A total different channel altogether, But yeah, I'm doing wood carving as well, as you can see, because I'm a tree surgeon, so I have to do all the trees, so I get free timber. And that's how I know about the horticultural side of things, because I've done soil science and got horticultural qualifications and stuff. But yeah, I'll teach you how to do it properly, because what people do, they'll just show you the most minimalistic and basic. I will show you that, and the most simplest form of how to grow. But you want to know about the nutrients and stuff, because you can get your crop done guaranteed every 100% to its full potential each year, instead of it being like a hit and miss. Where one year it's good and one year it's bad. Learn about the nutrients and it'll be guaranteed 100% each year. But as you can see, there's neighbours around, so I can't really be cropping that greenhouse like I did on the last couple of previous videos. But I'm going to do a little couple of plants in there, not be greedy. And then I think, I've got another video where I'm going to be putting some on fields somewhere. And just let it grow out in the wild, basically. Not to make money. I'm not going to be planting a full field. I just mean like one or two somewhere, and just show you what it does if you just leave it out in the elements and in the wild, and with all the green flies attacking it. Because that's all that happens. You definitely need to have them in a greenhouse, 100%. Because nature just attacks, and from all different angles. All different types of bugs, spider mites, green flies, moths, butterflies. There's just all kinds. Everything seems to be trying to attack it. So it's best having like a closed environment. You can sort of, and that's what makes me laugh. It's in a greenhouse, you're basically growing indoors. If you have, said like I have a heater in that now, and I put a heater and a fan in there, and just keep it at a stable temperature. Well, it's basically an indoor crop, but the best part is this: you're using the most powerful light bulb on the planet, and no bulb in the planet can mimic the sun. It can't put out that sun, the gamma rays, its X-rays, its infrared rays, all that. It can't put anything out like that. And that's why what you'll find is when you grow cannabis in the sun, it produces a lot more resin, a lot more sticky resin. Because there's all different types of rays which bring out the full terpene profile of cannabis itself. You see, And you can never get that. If everyone knows themselves, when you grow cannabis under a light bulb, it produces a lot more THC, and it doesn't have that balance of CBD. You see, so that's why we're getting all skits and people are going nuts off it and having memory loss, purely because we're intensifying the amount of THC grown on the plant, and when you have it grown outdoors, it's naturally balanced by the sun. So you're getting a natural balance instead of an unnatural balance, and therefore outdoor weed I find smells better, tastes better. It's on a bigger scale, because it can grow bigger. If it's grown, the thing is, don't let what you can't have. You can't have cannabis outside in the elements with the rain washing down on it. Because if you have the rain washing down on it, then what does it do? It washes. The water can't wash away, the THC. Can't do that, but it can wash away all the resin. You see, and when you get water on it, and then the sun comes out, it just magnifies and just burns all the THC as well, and just ruins it all. So you can't have water on cannabis, and that's why it's got to be grown indoors of a greenhouse. And if you grow indoors in a greenhouse, that's the best way you can ever do it. It's just an indoor crop, basically outdoors with a better light bulb. But yeah, that's it's got what I'd say we're in what are we in March now? So April, May, yeah, about May. You start flowering at May because you want it to be flowering right through June, because June's when you have the sun solstice, isn't it? And that's when the sun's at its highest peak. So it's at 21st of June, let's just say, and then the sun starts setting and going down, going lower and lower and lower. So if your bud's flowering through the peak of the sun, like through June, you'll get the most densest buds and the most, best bud basically. The bud, if you start like flowering later and later into the season, what I mean is like you start flowering your bud at like August, you get like dead light, airy bud, and it's not compact because the sun's less dense. So that's why you want to make sure you've got all. What you could essentially do is have cuttings in your house, like February, and then you could you literally grow. To put them on vegetation if you have like a little propagation thing in your house, and then just bang them all out in the summer. I reckon you could have 2 or 3 crops on rotation in the summer if you had your head in gear and you had it all. You had all the preparation set. Yeah, so I've been sitting in there every night time, as you can see. So just got to give it a good clean and stuff, and and that's it. But yeah, I'll come back to you anyway next video.